Good morning. So we're gonna do the Halloween loaded hidden tag. This one is super simple. I think it's 7 pages. So you're gonna need your kit, scissors, ribbon, lace, or this is black cheesecloth I got from the dollar store that I've cut up. This I've had in my stash for a while. Glue stick, clear tacky glue, double-sided tape. Those are all the things you're gonna need. So the first thing we're gonna do, you're gonna take this page and this page, cut off the bottom here and cut off the white. That way we know how to start or where to line them up, because these 2 pages are gonna be glued together. So you need at least one good focal point to keep them together. So we're gonna use, on our edges, a little bit of this sticky glue, not a lot. Glue, wet glue will wrinkle your pages. So just on the edges, and then on the inside, I'm using my glue stick. Get it nice and covered. Then, and get that lined up and press it down into place. Oh, except we need to put our ties in there. Gosh darn it, I forgot. So you can either punch a hole later, or I'm taking these 2 pieces. This is the front of our card. So we're gonna lay that right down in there. We're gonna peel this back. We're gonna lay that right in there. Perfect. So now we're gonna trim around it. And because I did that, of course, you know, I made it a little more difficult on myself, but that's okay. I had it going right in my head. So we're gonna flip that back so we don't cut it. We're gonna trim right along the edge of our cute little Halloween tag card. And I'm using my fabric scissors. You know, if you know, you know. These are my paper scissors. I need to put a bigger marking. I'm gonna cut it from this way. I'm gonna cut all the way up to my cheesecloth. And then get that off of my paper. Okay, we did it. Now, see, I wasn't exact, but you can go back and fix that, or use distressing inks. These are like my easiest, fabulous way just to hide errors or give it an age look. Look at that, just like that. We've got it all covered. And actually on the bottom, I'm gonna trim it. I don't think I lined it up right. So this is the base of our card. So now where these lines are, we're gonna score it. And there's all these cool scoring tools. I like to use just the edge of my scissors. These are good, heavy scissors. You can use the edge of a table. I'm just eyeballing it. It's right here in the center of my Lazy Susan. Although I do see some more white I want to cover up. So now's the time before I get too much into this. And I actually want to do a little bit here. On the bottom, on the sides. Okay, so see, we tie that together. Super cute. Now this is the fun part. We've got pockets. We've got tags. More pockets, more tags. So let's cut. There's tags also on the page that this came with. I want this on the back. So let's cut out this tag. So the purple is part of the tag. Don't cut it. That's where you're gonna, one side you're gonna glue. So I'm gonna go out and cut all of my little pockets that I want. Okay, I've got all my pieces cut out. One thing I did forget to say that you're gonna need is a hole punch. Or if you don't have a hole punch, there's a million other things you could do. Get the end of a paint stick wet and then you can pop it through your little tag. Oh, I guess I didn't cut any. Oh, here. So you can just get it wet and pop it in there. So the first thing, this one, I want on the back. So we're gonna fold this over and score it. There we go. Now, because it's a pocket, you only want to glue 3 sides. I'm going to go ahead and use the back of a piece of paper so I don't get it on my craft surface. Actually, and then we're just going to use a couple dots since that takes a little bit to set up. And dots meaning sparingly because wet paper wrinkles. I'm going to line this up at the bottom. Oh, that's so cute. And then on the sides, which one then also make these on the front, I'm going to put these. So we're going to score the bottom. Oops, that's a little crooked. So we just refold it. There. Now we'll really score it. And then this one, the same way. And I believe there's definitely more pockets than pages on this one. So you can definitely add more pages. If you've seen any of the other kits, you know exactly how to do that. I'm actually going to use tape on these because it'll hold them a little bit better. Get it to work. Okay, never mind, we'll just use glue. And I'm actually only going to glue 2 sides. That way I can slide things in and out of this side. Kind of match those up. Now on the inside, this will fit all the way across. So we're gonna fold. And fold. I think I got a little off on that one, which is fine. We just fix it. Then we do the purple. I'm gonna get it all started scoring, and then I'm gonna go over it with my scissors to heavy duty score it. Perfect. I want to make sure everything is nice and even before I do this. Okay. 3 sides, bottom sides. And then we're gonna go over with some dots. Then we're gonna get these matched up. So first, we're gonna line that up at the bottom and in the center. And we're gonna do the same thing. The bottom and then the center. Then push it down. So cute. So we've got this cute little tag. This one I'm gonna drop this cute vintage lace. So I don't need that much. And actually I don't want any of the white on this tag to show. So let's fix that. Again. There we go. So now there's some other tags I think you could glue on the back side so it's not white. I'm actually going to use this to write in the stuff that we're going to be doing this fall. I'm in the Bay Area. The tarantulas are mating. That's their mating season. I think this is the year we're finally going to make it out there. Now this cute little moth, I'm gonna use some of these pop-up dots. So it's gonna be like 3-dimensional. I got these at the $1.25 store. And I believe they're 3 different sizes. So this is the medium size. So they're basically just double-sided tape. And I don't need it very big. We want him to kind of pop. So I'm going to peel off the paper. There we go. And we're going to stick him, I think, actually we're going to stick him up here. And push our little dot down. This is a cute little, it's almost like a journaling, but I'm gonna fold it in half and glue it together and make a tag. So you can see the possibilities of this kit. It can be an add-on to some other junk journal you have going, because there's just so many pieces left over. I'm gonna tag it right there. I'm gonna fix my cutting, or you can use ink. Oh, I got really off cutting this. And for that, I'm gonna use a pop of orange. I'm gonna try this cute little orange sparkle. And if that's too much, then I'll cut it. In fact, you know what? I'm going to cut it in half. It's a little too thick for what I'm wanting. We're going to push it down really thin, get it in the hole. And there's our cute little pop of color. Come on now. And then just tie it into a cute little knot. And then that way we'll stick. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Oh, I didn't. I've done it before. Stick that in there, but I want this side showing. So I still have all of these cute little tags. These are all the pieces that I haven't used. So you get the idea. You definitely have so many different options. So this is the Halloween loaded hidden tag.